a lot of women want a strong man, independent, a leader, and all these things. But I said, yeah, but if you want that, you need to be feminine enough to listen to that man. All the women are like, oh yeah, I'll just listen to him when he's slamming my head into a wall. Yep. Once again, you're taking something very factual and you're making it an extreme. The difference between healthy masculine versus toxic and controlling masculine. No, a healthy man is gonna like have a level of respect where when he talks, you need to listen. Because you should trust him in being in control. Obviously, if he's, slapping you around, that's a version of being toxic. So maybe don't be with that man. I mean, people, I don't know why people want dating advice. I mean, I feel like
I just groan when I hear that toxic this and that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know because I'm like, it's so clear when someone's toxic that I'm like, if you don't have a good gauge of that, that makes me think very poorly of you. You know what I mean? Like, you should know if a guy's like screaming and putting his hands on you. And like, shocker, if a guy's addicted to porn and cheats on you, maybe you shouldn't marry him or have a kid with him. It's like, women need to stop having children with men they are not married to and sleeping with all these men, because that is how you will gain a lot of your power back. But that's a whole nother subject that women don't want to hear.
Yeah, it's also one of those things. It's like, if you're with someone, like, regardless if you believe that, like, the woman should follow the man, the woman should listen to the man 100%. Like,
yeah.
If you don't trust what your partner is saying to you, like, if you have this aversion to taking their advice or, being guided by them, like, it's probably a sign that, like, they're not for you. And, like, subconsciously, like, if you're a woman and you don't want to be led by your husband or your boyfriend, it's probably a sign that, like, you don't trust him internally, right? And that could be a sign to you that he's just, like, not for you, and you need someone else that you feel more drawn to or feel more safe with.
And then the worst part is a lot of that is based on your previous experiences as a woman.
Right.
With another man.
Or whatever, with a father, or just you're
Yes.
bringing all these insecurities in. And it's the same reason why women end up dating like the same kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then they complain about it, but then they keep going to that kind of guy.
And they're repeating
Right.
mistake over. No, what you said is a fact. That's what I was trying to say in the video. And I was like, first of all, you just baseline, it's a mutual respect. You listen to someone and you respect them. So a lot of relationships now, I feel like, don't even have a baseline of respect at all. And then it's like, of course, I assume if you're with someone, you're engaged or you're married, I would be like, I'm trusting you with my life. So I'm going to trust the things you say. And especially as a woman, because I'm so emotional, like, I have to go to my boyfriend for everything logical and be like, just do it. I trust you. I trust you with my life, my finances, my dog. I trust you with everything. So it's like, like you said, you're right. These people are like, if you don't trust the man and you're not going to listen to him, why are you with him? You're clearly with the wrong partner, and that's going to manifest into a million different problems. But I'm like, yeah, I think it comes down to, like, that's just not your person. If it was your person, you would have no problem. And of course, a man is like, I tell these women, I'm like, if you're just going to do the girl boss thing and be like, I ain't listening to shit from you. It's like, well, obviously he's going to go find a woman that is more submissive and that's going to listen. I mean, that's just a fact.
Yeah, and I think women get turned up by that word, that S word you just
submissive.
said.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why? I'm not like I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a boxer or something. Like, I'm fine with being like, I mean, it's the same way I'm like, I know I'm not as strong as you guys. And I don't need to battle you and to defend that. It's just a fact. But what's wrong with being submissive? There's a reason why all these passport bros are going to other countries to find women, because they're more submissive.
True.
And it's just like, it's also, women have crazy expectations. There's a program. You can basically put what you want into it, and it'll show you the odds of you finding this guy.
Oh, yeah, the percentage of guys like
yeah.
that.
And most of the time, what these women want, it's like 0.0001%. And you're like, so you should switch, you should switch your beliefs accordingly now, because the odds of you finding that are, like, insanely slim. And also, I think people care too much about, obviously, money. First of all, there's nothing, I hate when people are like, oh, so you're a gold digger. No, you're allowed to, like, want to set yourself up for a better life.
Right.
I think especially most people, when they don't come from money, it is really high to them, because they're like, damn, I saw everything I had to go through and struggle through, and it sucks. And I think it sucks to also finally earn money and you're like at an older age where it's like, you have so much other shit going on, you can't enjoy it. But I'm like, no, women are not gold diggers because they want to be with providers who have money and they want to live in safe areas and,
Mhm.
put their kids in the best schools. That is not a gold digger. It's one thing if you're buying Chanel bags every day, then yes, that's it. But also, men, you should make sure that you're with a woman whose top priority is not a Chanel bag. It is,
Right.
and helping you to become the breadwinner and achieve all these goals and make yourself better. So I'm like I said, but that's both sides of the spectrum. But you're literally right about all of that. I think it comes down to either you are not ready to have something you claim you want, or it's the wrong partner.
Right, because
So
a lot
that's
of people aren't healed, right? Like they're not healed.
Yeah.
no one's healed. I mean, especially in LA, I just feel like we were saying, like a lot of these women are taking trauma from past relationships and they're just dumping it onto this man,
Yeah.
Mm.
which is so unfair. Like I said, maybe if you're dating nonstop shitty people, maybe you're a shitty person and you clearly relate to these people somehow, or I don't know. I know a lot of people in LA. I'm like, damn, you like to be sad.
Mm.
You like to feel bad about yourself. I don't know why. I don't understand it anymore. I work on myself. It's an everyday thing for the rest of my life. But I'm like, just admit maybe sometimes you just like to feel shitty and be around shitty people.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
well, for people who have that attitude, like to be sad, like to be depressed, it's because it's an effort to be happy, right? It's an effort to put in the work,
Yeah.
get out of that state, and it's so much easier to just sulk. Oh, I
It's
can't do anything about it.
very natural.
Right?
And that's how I was my whole life. I'm like, it's crazy. Like every time I go, it's so funny. My boyfriend's like, I have to have like a happy place, like Happy Gilmore, And I'm like, I literally like, that's what I
Yeah.
need because I am so like, I'm like a very naturally high strung, depressed, dark person. So I have to take myself out of it consciously, like every second of every day. Every time I start to have like that negative mood, that negative thought, it's like, okay, set the time aside, go get the matcha, go on the hike, do all these
Mhm.
stupid little things. But it's like also you have to train your brain to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I have a really good life. I'm thankful for a lot of
Right.
things because
Mhm.
it's manifesting. You manifest that negativity and then it just consumes your life. And that's kind of just like, no one wants to be around that. And I kind of
Yeah.
noticed too, like when I was like that, all the people around me were like that because all my friends who were happy and successful wouldn't be around people like that.
Yeah, you just
So
drain people when
it's
like that.
so
Yeah.
draining. And I feel like what's sad is this promotion of like mental health in America is actually like most people are like that now. I think
Mhm.
there's so much more like that than like happy because honestly, it's true. Being happy takes work 24/7 and it
Mhm.
never ends. There's always more podcasts, more books you can read. There's always cleaner food, better water. There's more exercise. Like it really, you have to turn it off.
Yeah.
And it's a difficult thing to do. And I struggle with it every day. I'm like a very dark person by nature, but also I have a good life and a lot of things to be thankful for. So I pull myself out of it.